All right, so welcome to Taggart Machines Book Club. Right now, I'm working through Steven Pinker's How the Mind Works, and so I'm going to be reading through these books, reading through this book, and probably about a page or two at a time, and I'm going to record a video and just kind of give a synopsis of what I read and my own interpretation of it, and then perhaps, if you want to, you can discuss what you think of this part of the book down in the comments. I'm pretty much doing this mainly for selfish reasons because I want to be able to comprehend this book and not forget about it. So, let me begin. Cool, I think one of the most interesting parts, I read about page 36 to 42 of this book, and I think the most interesting part was how Steven Pinker described how the baby's brain starts out just kind of like little clumps of module-like material within the brain, but nothing concretely wired up. So you have like maybe a little vision center here and an auditory center here, and maybe higher order thinking center, like decision center here, but like they're not really fully developed, obviously, it's a baby. But what the brain does is he says that in the darkness of the womb, the baby's brain starts running these little test modules, like test cases, and that stimulus provides enough, I guess, current flow function, enough oomph to actually cause the brain to start to wire itself. So it has these auto-generated tests, is kind of what I get out of it from a software engineering point. Like, the brain's already pre-written with these tests that allow it to wire itself up. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Another point that they made in the book was that women, when they get pregnancy sickness, it's probably due to the fact that a lot of plants, foods, especially plants, have toxins in them, and that a woman who eats toxin obviously is not going to benefit her baby. And the baby is most vulnerable when it's not growing very much, but rather it's differentiating its cells. So when it's just like a small zygoplast and it's like its cells are starting to split up into bone cells and whatever, it's just getting the basic form and it's not actually growing those various forms. And so there was a researcher who studied that, and let me see if I can find it, that section is really interesting. Gosh. Yeah, here. So he gives about 9 reasons as to why this woman's theory that pregnancy sickness is due to baby misformations or preventing baby misformations. So 1, plant toxins and dosages that adults tolerate can cause birth defects. 2, pregnancy sickness begins at the point when the embryo's organ systems are being laid down. 3, pregnancy sickness wanes and has only a modest need. Pregnancy sickness wanes when the embryo's organ systems are nearly complete and its need for nutrients is the largest. I'm trying to paraphrase these sentences, I'm sorry if I'm messing them up. Women with pregnancy sickness selectively avoid bitter, pungent highly flavored novel foods, which is funny because I always heard that the pungents, like the people in India, don't eat pungent food historically because they say that it like messes up their mind and it does kind of have toxins. But anyways, I'm hit about 5 minutes in this video, so I'm gonna upload it. It's what I found interesting in those pages of my book.